I thought I would do an early live today with little Missy here sleeping. She's a sleepy girl, as usual. Sleepy, sleepy girl. Sleepy, sleepy girl. Little sleepy girl. Miss Labby. She is so comfy right now. Look at that comfort. She's a happy little girl and she knows it. She's a happy little girl and she... Wait, what am I... Wait, no. She shows it. Never mind. Miss Lavender, you're so pretty, little girl. Look at those tootsies. Oh my goodness. And you can see her little pouchy pouch over there. You see it right there? That's her pouchy pouch. Little Miss Lavender, sleepy baby girl. She's a sleepy girl. Look at the tootsies. Oh my goodness. Hello, baby girl. Labby. I know, she is a precious baby. Looks like she might be dreaming a little bit. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the heart puff. That's correct. Lavender cannot be released. She wouldn't know how to fend for herself in the wild. Well, that's interesting. Can't hear... Wait, it says my people can't hear me for what reason? Can you guys hear me? Okay, it just popped up and said that my viewers can't hear me. I'm like, what? Okay. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, there she starts with the little... I think she's eating an avocado right now. Thank you for the rose meme. I'm doing okay, Amanda. I had my CT scan today and already got my results. Basically, nothing's changed. So, but that's better than having it go the other direction. Yeah, she's an opossum. I do have now, which I did not have, I now have a fatty liver, so I'm excited about that. Yay. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Doing okay. Landria, how are you? I see. You're tired from school. Learning can definitely be tiring sometimes. But it's good to keep the brain functioning and doing lots of things. Oh, thank you, King Punish, for the hand hearts. She's such a sweet girl. Thank you for the donuts, King Punish. And the finger heart. And the chili. Says my microphone is being... Okay. Maybe it's because my finger's covering the microphone at the bottom, apparently. Maybe that's why it keeps giving me that warning. I've never seen that before. Sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. Yep, she is sleeping. They are daytime sleepers because they are nocturnal. It means they are awake at night. And like the last week or so, she has been very, very active. Climbing up on the bed. She had opossum zoomies. Kept us up all night on the other night. But it was funny. I'm like, Lavender, go to sleep. And she's a female, so she has a pouch right here. This is where it's that little extra sensitive in there. Let me see if I can put the camera in there. You see her little pouch? Right here. That's her little pouch. And she can actually close this area. You see it? See how she can close her little pouch up? When it... Named Georgia Jones, but Georgia became a Georgette. Oh, I see. Yes, she is an opossum. She's a non-releasable. They are marsupials. They are the only native marsupial in North America. Yeah, I suppose so. It's a little extra sensitive there too, because that's where the baby joeys would go after they're born from the birth canal. They climb up into the pouch. And then that's where they continue to grow. They swallow one of the nipples and it goes into their stomach. And as they grow, they just stay in there. And the nipple stays in their stomach. And she's non-releasable because she's too friendly. She would not be able to make it in the wild. And before she was placed with me, she was supposed to be euthanized. But thankfully, they called rehabbers first. And then they went and picked her up. And then they asked me if I would take her because she was non-releasable. And I said, absolutely. Yep, that's true. When they fill up the pouch too much, then they climb onto the back. And they ride around on the mom's back. And they'll still nurse for a little bit. And then they eventually, they go on their way. If you see one in the wild and it's from the tip of its nose to the base of the tail, if it's the length of a dollar bill or longer, then it's safe and fine to be on its own. That's about when they start being weaned and left to defend for themselves. They're omnivores, so they eat a variety of animal proteins, fruits, and vegetables. Although a lot of them don't really like vegetables so much, so we have to hide them. She actually seems to be okay with eating some veggies, but they do prefer fruit, which is a thing too. You have to watch how much sugar they get as well. Oh, thank you for auto-renewing, Janie. I know, little hands. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Yeah, she's too friendly, Shayana. Well, she's a little girl. This is Lavender. And she is 20 months old. She's cruising up on 21 months old. She's still a very active little girl. Mine loves different types of fruit, but her go-to is stealing the cat food. Well, at least they can eat it. They can eat the cat food. That's fine for them. Wait, what part did I miss there? I learned something new about the nipples when they're baby. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yep, she's sleeping right now. And this is her new little bed that I got her just the other night, and she loves it. They love soft things to sleep on. So, yeah, exactly. I love showing her little pouchy pouch. Little pouchy pouch. It's hard to see at this angle, but when I put my finger right there, you'll see her. Nope. She's a little... See that little area in there? There you can see the pouch here. You can stick your finger, I'm showing just to show you. You can see that little area there, the pouch. She's like, no more, no. There's the foot. There's the back foot. Baby girl. I know, she is adorable. She's an adorable baby. I thought I would come on here earlier today because some of my plans were changed, so I had a little extra time. Oh, it says my microphone is being used for another app. What the heck? I don't know. Have any other apps connected or open? I know they are definitely tempting. They are wild, though. She's non-releasable. She's not considered a pet. But what I would recommend, though, since, I love them so much, but getting to know more about them and how to handle them, like in the rehabilitation capacity, is a great thing, because a lot of people are just uneducated about how good they are for our environment and how actually docile they are. And most, like all of their, the things that they do, the hissing, the growling, all of that is just defensive because they're scared of everything. So they have to act like they are not scared of everything. But you can also, go to this website called it's ahnow.org. And if you want to learn more about helping or volunteering a rehabber that helps opossums and other small mammals, then you can learn a lot about it. And even just knowing more and helping to spread the news is a big deal. Well, exactly. They hiss at you and they're like, okay, bye. And that's their thing. The funny thing is the likelihood of you being bitten by an opossum is lower than being bitten by a dog or a cat. And they're extremely rare to get rabies. Their body temperature is too low. So they don't typically carry rabies. They don't get feline leukemia, distemper, or there's one I missed. I went out of order. Rabies, distemper, feline leukemia, or parvo. Yeah, that's the other one. Okay. Little girl, little baby girly girl. Hey, Labby. Little Labby. Give a boop. Boop. As you can see, this is why she cannot be released into the wild, because she is not afraid. Boop, boop, boop. She doesn't even wake up. The only thing she really wakes up for is if I move her or if I put food in front of her nose. From Brazil to Canada, the Rome? What happened? I see. Yeah, it's more rare in the northern part, like up into Canada, because they are cold. You know, their body temperature is lower, so they actually get cold. They like to stay warm. So in like even in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, they're far and few between. They're definitely more in the warmer areas, warmer climates. You know, more higher populations. But they're needed everywhere. They're very, very good climbers as well. Like, she is so strong. She can lift herself up on, well, don't look at my drawer right there. She lifts herself up and gets up onto the bed multiple times. So many times. Lavender, Miss Lavender, little girl, sleepy little girl, oh Lavender, take a rest, Queen Lavender, little girl, Lavender, baby, she's the queen. She's the queenie queen. Oh, I should send this to... Oops, nope. I should send it to... Luke. Luke, where's Luke? He's always missing to see Lavender, so seeing if he is on here. Luke. I will send it to him. Yeah, sweet baby girl. Labby. Labby. Boop. I'm gonna boop your toes. Boop. And this is her tail. Hey, Jericho. Oh, thank you for the roses, Julia. She's non-releasable because she's too friendly. Roses for the lavender. Like, if she were wild, you know, or able to be released, she would be hissing at me right now and growling and be scared of me. But this is how she has been since the beginning, since she was placed with me. She's not not scared at all. She won't even wake up, like when I'm petting her, so not scared at all. She won't even wake up, like when I'm petting her, so. Oh, what is this? Okay, Kuz, I'll see you later. Yeah. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, give you belly rubs. Give you belly rubs. Give the belly rubs. There she is. Oh, I like the belly rubs. no, you are very uneducated about that. They do not get rabies. It's extremely rare. Thank you for the roses, Globetrotter. You're on early too, huh? And the Tiny Diny. Their body temperature is too low to harbor Oh no, I'm not worried whatsoever. And rabies has been squashed quite a bit, actually, like because of all the vaccinations and stuff that like domestic dogs and cats and stuff have. Even raccoons, typically, which they can get rabies, but they will typically be taken out by distemper. Okay, so if you are not going to feed it on a constant basis, I do not recommend feeding the opossum. On occasion, like if you have some extra scraps or something like that and throw it out there, just don't make it a habit, because they need to continue to know how to forage for their food. No, you're fine, Katie. The question mark came after the fact, so it was like you were making a statement. So that's why I was saying that. Actually, no, she doesn't really feel cooler to me, but like dogs' body temperatures are warmer than humans, so. But yeah, because she feels furry. So, oh my goodness, I can't take it. I grip my teeth when I pet her. I knew what you meant, three of minis. Let's see here. Yeah, so the thing about, feeding them in the wild is just, that's the issue, is they need to continue to know where to go to get their food sources and, sourcing them for themselves, so they don't become dependent on someone or one particular source. They need to be able to continue to travel the lengths that they do to feed themselves. Now, it's different, like if, for instance, you're feeding feral cats and they come up and eat the cat food, but you always put the cat food out for the feral cats, well, that's fine. But it's the thing of, like when you see an opossum, and so basically if you threw food out for it, then you're drawing it to you, in which case then it could become more dependent if you continue to put food out, and then if you don't, it's just it's just one of those things that you want them to continue to stay wild and continue to forage for their food as they would. Yeah. And also, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to go up and pet one. Even if it's friendly enough to pet, it's not good for them to be friendly with humans, because although you may have every intention to be sweet to it, the next person may not. So you put that possum in danger when you try to befriend it or make it more tame while it's in the wild, especially. They are very sharp, Cocoa Bear. They are very sharp. And that's exactly what they want you to be, is scared of them. But what I'm trying to do is to teach people that don't be afraid of them. Just walk away. That's all they want to be left alone. They don't want anything done to them. They just want to go about their lives. And we're just trying to educate people so that they don't call animal control or even trap them or try to unalive them or something like that. That's because they're actually very beneficial for the environment, backyards, gardens, stuff like that. So, it's very important that we take care of these guys. And they're not going to give, like, domestic animals any type of diseases, like, like not dogs or cats or anything like that. Yes, she is an opossum. Her name is Lavender. She's non-releasable. And she doesn't really play. She does, like, schlubbing, like, which is where they lick things and then rub their body all over it. Sometimes she'll climb up on the bed and her neck is, like, soaking wet because she was schlubbing. Like, I tell her she went schlubbing. Instead of clubbing, she goes schlubbing. But, they're very awesome, amazing creatures. That's correct. It is extremely rare for them to contract rabies and for it to be harbored in their body because their body temperature is too low. And she's not considered a pet. She is a non-releasable. And they are wild animals. So, those of us that rescue and rehabilitate and help animals and everything, we're definitely not here to promote them as a pet. We're promoting them as good for the wild and why they need to stay in the wild. And, you know, she can help people overcome fears, and she has, you know, because she is such an awesome little girl. But not all of them are going to be lavender friendly, you know, so it's just important to know that just because they look like lavender doesn't mean they're as friendly as lavender. One got in my home through a dog door. I was petrified. I turned on lights and opened main door and left. Yeah, it was probably like, oh crap, what did I do? I'm probably gonna have to go pretty soon because I am getting hungry. I'm ready to go make myself a sandwich. Oh, also really random. I have this really random question, not related at all to opossums. Yeah, exactly. I know. It's such a cute saying. Just because it's friend-shaped doesn't mean it's friend. I can just hear Cheryl saying it. She is 20 months old. Okay, so my random question. I am looking because I have 2 terabytes of space for my iCloud because I have an iPhone and I do tons of videos and pictures and stuff, and I've run out of space. So I'm trying to either decide whether to upgrade because they jump from 2 terabytes to 6 terabytes on Apple. And I'm like, what happened to 4? You know, that would be more my speed. But no, instead it goes from $10 to $30 per month. And heard her voice as I typed it, yes. So I was like looking at Dropbox, which has a feature where it can just automatically sync from your phone. Yeah, exactly, Onyx. And I've looked into, yep, she is just sleeping. I don't know what to do. I don't know which one to go with to put all my photos and videos and stuff on. I might just have to upgrade because I really do. Hey, Paul, you're up early. Well, I guess it's not really up early. You're 6 o'clock, aren't you? Oh, she's dreaming. I love it when she's dreaming. Look at all the tootsies moving around. Oh. I heard a little noise. She made a little grumble noise. Thank you for the friendship bracelet and the cheer you up, Paul. Attack, no. Dreaming of avocados. Earlier, I actually was holding her, and I went to, Jericho was in the way, so I set her down, not completely, I still was holding her, but I just set her on Jericho's back, and she was like, she made this noise. She was like, no, that is not happening. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't like to stress her out, and I was like, oh my goodness. I just love that she's dreaming. I used to wake Jericho up because he would whimper and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I thought, like, well, I need to wake him up because it sounds like he's having a nightmare. But then I learned that they also do REM sleep and not to wake them up. So I'm like, okay. So I don't wake them up anymore. She told you just because he's pretty. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Absolutely. That's what she said. She's like, no! Which is super cute, too. She lets me know, or she lets him know, too. Like, if that's not a go, then we're just... she's like, I'm going to tell you no. Her name is Lavender. She's a non-releasable opossum. Oh, yeah. They kind of look partly open, but they're actually mostly closed. She has like that color around her eyes, so it kind of looks more like they're open. But they do sleep with their eyes open sometimes too. Well, I thought I'd pop on here early for some of you guys that don't get to see me late at night. See us late at night, so I had the moment, so I decided to do that for you guys, to say hey. And so tonight at 10 o'clock, she was placed with me as a non-releasable by rehabbers. She was supposed to be euthanized, unfortunately, but luckily they called the rehabbers instead. Wow. Less than 1 week old babies, so they're called pinkies. And remember, they give birth twice, actually. Like, they're born twice, what should we say? All right, everybody. Well, be sure to tune in tonight if you're up late and you want a cool, calm place to come and hang out. How can you post them? Well, you can post, if you're talking about TikTok, you just go on there and you select them and you post them as a post. You can select multiples to go on here. But anyway, so we go live at 10 p.m. Pacific time or 1 a.m. Eastern time. And we'll go live for 30 minutes. And it's a calm Zen live. It's a Zen talk, as I call it. So thank you so much for all the likes, the follows, the comments, conversation, new friends. Thank you for all the gifts. And I will see you guys later. We'll be back on later on tonight. And until next time, have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. And be well. Goodbye for now, everybody. And there's the other half of the heart. Okay, I will definitely give her kisses. All right, everybody. See you later.